nice evening last night.
They're not seeing us.
Oh yeah, we're a bit cut off. Let's try this again. Okay, that's better. I hope you had a wonderful evening. So we're back doing a new project today.
This is not office now.
You also stop? No, so 15 seconds.
Okay.
Alright, so we're just getting a bit of tweaks here from the cameraman. Right, are we on? Ready? Okay. Just to welcome you again, I'm Eleanor, and we're from the Roy Suitcase. He's laughing at me because I normally don't introduce myself. So what we are going to be doing today, as I said, is a new project. We got this little cabinet that we want to do some funny stuff with. So yeah, as you can see, it's been spray red. We need to change the color a bit.
Can I just ask you something? Obviously it wasn't sprayed with chalk paint.
No.
Can you just now paint chalk paint over it without...
This is an enamel finish, so you can now just chalk paint over it. So you don't need to seal it. Just clean it properly and dust it, and then you're ready to go. So there was some découpage papers that were shared on the painting group by a lady called Alta Knutser. Now Alta, I hope you are watching this, because remember I told you you're giving me ideas. So yeah, we're going to play with that ideas. Do you mind, Sepia, just moving so that I can see the messages on the side? Because otherwise I can't see. Hello Michelle, hello Nunu. Now I can see your messages. Right, so we are going to be doing this cabinet. We're going to show you the outside of the cabinet once we've done the drawers, so you can see how we put it together. Hello Sophia. So this is red. We're going to be painting over it. Well, have we decided which color?
The cabinet itself is painted black.
Yes, but we're going to change that too.
Okay.
Alright, so which color do you think that the pages can shine through nicely?
Parchment.
Parchment, okay. So let's get some...
White.
No, I don't want white.
The chantilly lace. Parchment.
What have we got here? Powdered
Powdered
wheat.
wheat, that's too white.
And
We'll have to paint it about 4 times.
Parchment.
Parchment.
Okay, let's get some parchment. There we go. Right, some parchment happening here. I need to make some space. I'm running out of space. So, how's your day been so far? What have you been up to? What have you been doing?
Where must I put the papers?
Just scroll me down, please.
Just put it in the sun and stir it.
Yeah. So, hi Judith. You'll probably get the sound now. Just let us know if you can hear something. Do we have sound? Otherwise it's a silent movie. These are some of the decoupages that I've printed. I've just split them so that I can do 2 drawers. But we're going to show you these as we do now. These were shared on the painting group by Alta Knutser. So yeah.
Is the sound up? Check with Judith.
I'm not on my phone at the moment. Okay, so let me just see if I've got sound, Judith, on this side. Are you going to check for me? Then I can go on. I still like it. So Mom, the middle drawer, I want to do the middle drawer first. So we should paint the middle one first. So I'm going to take these off. You've all seen them now, huh? So that's the middle one.
You just wipe them and...
But if you need to wipe them again, there you go. So what I'm then going to do is I'm just going to cut out my pictures on the outer line of my design. Do we have sound? Was it loud? Don't be Stella. So as I mentioned,
the paint?
oh, the paint. You need the paint, don't you? Let's just put this religious on.
Is this going to make the whole thing?
Yes, easy, easy, easy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Because we just need one coat. But you also need to cover, yeah,
One cut's definitely not going to be enough.
So what I've done is I've taken the images and I've split it in two so that I can do a whole draw, because my printer only prints A4. So there you go. So it's going to be overlapping. So this is also going to be a good exercise to show you how to overlap your decoupage papers. So it will look like this, hopefully. We hope that it's going to look like this. But now, because I've got sets here, I just need to keep the two sets together as I go on. Because otherwise I might do something with a different pattern on the other side of the drawer. So just once again, like we did before with this painting, I printed my images and I just got a Deskjet printer, so printed the images and we sprayed it with some clear lacquer spray, just so that the ink doesn't give off once you start decoupaging it. I don't cut very straight, you know that. So yeah, remember this week's challenge is to finish up all your projects and some artistic projects that you might have had sitting around. So Mom, what are you cooking for supper tonight?
Now it's your turn. Now Dad, come with that. That's
Fine,
right.
then please, if you can tell me what are we eating tonight, I need some ideas.
Nice try.
Try my luck with
Yeah, absolutely.
bulldog soup.
That goes quick.
Yeah, but bulldog soup is a bit expensive.
Yeah, it is. And I don't know where you're going to get the bulldog from.
I think if but I try not to go. I haven't been out to the shops for probably a week now. So yeah.
Make whatever you've got in your fridge, in your freezer.
Then you're going to eat the same as you did the night, 2 nights ago.
That's fine. It's
And
good.
that is mince.
Whoever complains makes the food tomorrow.
So now I've cut it on the edges, and now you can see that's where they're going to be overlapping onto the drawer. So just to give you a bit of an idea. So hopefully
Eleanor, I think we'll have to put this on the
it
side
will
of
be
it.
like that.
Don't you think a second cut?
Some drawers out into the sun, please.
No, yeah, you can just put it here.
There's no space for that drawer, it's going to fall off you. Alright, we've made some space.
I think we'll have to give it a second cut.
So when I've got them together, I
Must I start on the others?
yes, please. I put them one side because now I know one drawer is sorted out. So now there's a couple of designs, but this is specifically the middle drawer because it's so nice and bright. So yeah, let's just cut it on the edge.
Whoever ordered this little chest of drawers was fond of red.
Yeah. Yeah. We got the chest from someone a while ago, and I haven't been able to work on it yet. So this was actually someone else's order, and they didn't want it anymore. They didn't pay or something. So it was already spray painted this color. So we are just painting over it with the normal Hainita, with the normal Petite Rouge parchment color. That's just so that we've got a nice light background for our decoupage in case it sees through, that it picks up the colors nicely. I'm just scared the red might make it too dark on certain of the designs. So just to recap, I've printed it on my Deskjet printer. We've sealed it with some lacquer spray. just so that the colour sticks and doesn't go off. And we're planning to decoupage it onto our drawers.
This guy actually does a good job with the wood, eh?
Yeah. And that's awesome. Right, so that's the first portion.
Eleanor, you must show them a photo of the one that is made for you in your room.
No, it is on the page. We did a little video on applying the water slides. Just remember, we are starting to move some of the older videos over to the YouTube page. So if you haven't gone to subscribe there yet, please do. It's DIY Suitcase on the YouTube channels. I think there's about 19 videos up there already. So go and join in there. One day we can maybe try a live there as well. Hi Jackie. Hi Jackie. Two Jackies. Thank you Jackie. We try. We try and keep busy. You're getting the fruits of us staying busy. Yeah. You'd always sit, guys. Alright. My cutting skills
We'll
is
paint
not so
the
good.
inside a bit later.
Yes, I just want to get the drawers up and dry. So this is one drawer. I've printed it in 2 pieces so that I can overlap it here. Because my printer can't print 45 centimeters. So just to show you, oh, let me just line up. So that's going to be one drawer. I like this one. This is the brightest of them all. So this is going to be the middle drawer. I got these images from the painting group from a lady called Alta Knutsa. I promised her I'll show her what I do with it. So this is them being used. I've just printed them on a normal Deskjet printer. And
Nice of you painting ladies can share stuff.
And I've just sealed them with clear lacquer spray, and that seals the ink in so that you don't get an ink rub off as you decoupage. You should actually do the cutting more because I can't cut very straight.
Okay, you want to change?
No, no. It looks like you've got everything under control there.
Doesn't look like a lot of work, yeah.
Yes, but this is also because I can't cut very straight. Maybe I need some new brillies, what do you think? Alright, so how's your day been? What have you been up to? With what are you keeping yourself busy? Sorry, the concentration is very high because I'm trying to concentrate on this straight line. Donkey Nunu, I think it will be looking very nice. It might turn out a flop, you never know. But these things, you never know. So once I've done a set, I'll show you the pictures together. And then you can tell me what you think. Now these drawers, they've been painted with, it looks like it's been spray painted with enamel. It might be PVA, I might be wrong. So we're just giving it a coat of parchment from Petite Rouge over it.
It doesn't look like enamel though.
Just so that the paper can pick up a lighter color underneath. So we don't see the red. We might be busy with this cabinet for the rest of the week, but you'll see the transformation firsthand, which I think will be nice.
Yes. I'm not that fond of red.
Now, I love red, but when you're trying to put papers onto red, the red tends to seep through the color. So, yeah, that's why it needs to be a lighter color in the background.
Where's the other two?
Yeah, by me, I'll give them to you now.
Shall I do that one, the second cut, because you want to do that one first?
No, I think the one coat is more than enough.
You think so?
Yes. But I don't want to rush it as well, so let it dry on its own time, otherwise it's not going to work out. So here's the next one. I must just get the connection right. So this is going to be another drawer, which I think will be nice. So there's my second set. Third set, third one. It's got 5 drawers, so you want to get 5 drawers done, and the bold and beautiful turquoise one is going right in the middle. The middle drawer is going to be the turquoise one. Hello, Odette. So
Is
we
Odette happy with her husband home?
yeah, I'm sure she is. I hardly ever hear from her now.
Yes.
Odette was alone for about 45 days before her husband could return from another province. So I think she's whole again. So I'm cutting some decoupage papers, and we are going to apply it on this drawer cabinet, which goes like this. It's not a straight cabinet. So the pictures don't need to line up much. You can really have fun with it. And I need 2 of these on a drawer. So I've split them so that they can fit onto the drawer, because I can't print 42 centimeters, 45 centimeters. So I printed them on A4 sheets like these. These were shared on the painting group by a lady called Alta Knutse. The drawers are 45 wide and 14 centimeters high. They all look a little bit funny because it goes in a like a Coca-Cola bottle shape. I've sprayed them with the lacquer clear spray, just because it's Deskjet Printed. So I'm scared the colour might run. So I've just sprayed them with the lacquer spray, just so the colour can be sealed in. I don't have a fancy laser printer. So yeah. Yes, the other one. So it will tie up. Let's just tie her up, otherwise she looks a bit bonky. So that will be one drawer. So it's just the very last drawer now. You need another drawer, Mom?
Yes.
Yes, you put your paint quickly, eh?
But I still do think another
Another coat.
but you can check the next
rouge parchment. Because it was sprayed red, so just changing the colour a bit. If you want to see something very similar to what we are doing, there is a video on this page as well where we did water slide transfers on a funny looking cabinet. So there is something similar, but it was done with water slide transfers. This is just done with normal printer paper. Yes, I'm concentrating on these lines, I don't cut very straight.
You know, when I said you come let me teach you sewing, you said no.
No, I didn't say no, I just couldn't get it right. Alright, and this is the last one. Hi Rihanna. Rihanna Duplessis is also busy with her mother's cabinet, an old steel cabinet. It's got one door and one drawer. She painted it with Madame Pompadour, that's a very nice colour. Okay, so she's going to get ideas for doing this side. What makes this cabinet a bit difficult is the sides go like this. So it's difficult doing like stencils on this side and like on this side because your stencil will not go very flat.
Have we heard anything from Angelique if she had a baby yet?
No, I haven't heard anything.
You must phone her. What's up there?
So we're still not sure what we are going to be doing on the sides of the cabinet. These are just the drawers. But I'm sure the plans will come. Rihanna, you might need to show us your cabinet so that we can get ideas for our cabinet. So this took me about as long as it took you to paint 5 drawers.
Oops.
So like I said before, we just wiped it and started painting on it. So now I must get the right way around for this thingy-mabobby. Alright, here we go. So this is going to be the last drawer. I'm hoping you guys can see. So that's going to be one drawer. Okay, so I've got 5 sets now. I'm sorted.
Check that one in the side.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be okay.
Or the second cut.
No. Because we're still going to shade it in and make it pretty.
Must dump it out in the water. We don't use that stuff.
I think there's one drawer that's got that you need to touch up. I think it's this one in the sun, but let it dry first.
Touch up for what?
Because it's got like a little space on the drawer. This one's still very big.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start with this beauty. So this is going to be our center drawer. I must just make sure that I decoupage it the right way around. Hello Annette. I saw that thing that you did, Annette. It's beautiful. So the first thing I need to make sure of before I start, would you mind just holding it here for me, is I need to make sure that the whole thingy-mabobby fits onto my drawer, and it doesn't. It doesn't there. But that's okay, I can blend it.
Yes,
in.
I think so.
Yeah. Alright, so let's just get a center point there.
Hello, piece you can blend in.
Yes, I will.
Oh, that's beautiful. Show it to them.
But
The two together.
it's going to be like that. Hopefully you guys can see.
It's going to be beautiful.
So as I said, it is a funny shape draw, so I have miscalculated my edges a little bit. But it's not the end
The
of the
little
world.
edge you can touch on.
Yeah, that little edge we can blend in with some paint or whatever. Alright, so let's get cracking.
What I would suggest is keep that little piece at the top.
Yes, you are.
Then you're going to take the figure.
But that's okay. Just see there.
That little piece at the top is nice.
See this. Yes, I think so too. Let's just repeat the star at the top.
Yes.
Okay, what do you think? To repeat that star at the top. I think that would look nice.
Alright.
Okay. So let's try and do this.
So what's going to happen in any case, we're going to do the touch up with this colour. So we can paint each drawer then that colour.
Yes. So leave that
And the
one
sides.
there. Yes.
It's going to be pretty.
Now I need a strong hand to
Do you need me to cut this bottom piece off or
No,
will you
no, I'm going
go
to use
with
the
thingy?
thingy. Okay, so I'm using March Podge today,
The nail file. Emery board.
and I'm using these very expensive imported items.
Emery board.
Nail file and nail.
Ja, maar zit ons iets.
Yeah, not that one. And I'm using just my découpage, and I'm applying it to my painted area. Everywhere where I need the piece of paper to stick. And here by the little handles, I want to go over a little bit as well. And I need to make sure I've got enough glue on my item. Because this is the only thing that's going to stick your paper to this piece of furniture until you
What
seal it
glue are
afterwards.
you using?
I'm using the découpage, and just eyeballing it at the top. Alright, so I'll put it down. So today I'm going
There's
to
a
use
little roller.
this fancy thing. It's called the speedball. I haven't used the speedball yet, but here we go. I'm putting it down
I think
and I'm pressing it in. So that the glue sticks
that's
to
a
the
handy
paper.
little thing.
Yes, it is quite handy.
You need to speedball it, yeah.
Okay. Might need to lift it a bit. Might need a little bit of glue then. So before I take off the edges, I just want to show you what I've done. So there you go. Now that's where I'm going to use my nail file and take off the edges. So let me do that
What do
quickly.
you see there?
Yes, it's because I'm going to use it. Okay, you know.
Oh, yeah, let's have a look at them.
We are still going to be going in with some more colors, blending them. I just want to wipe this off. Yeah, the sun. Remember that if you are decoupaging something, that you put it in the sun as well. The sun is going to help you straighten your piece of paper as well. And just so that you can see what I'm doing, normal nail file, and I just sand the edges away. And that way you get a nice clean break of your paper. Don't go do this first because then you're going to tear it up here. Okay, so the first piece is down. It's looking fine now. And what I'll do is I'll start cutting the middle piece out once I've actually tied the two pieces together. So I first want to get my match done. Just normal decoupage. I think this is Dala. I'm applying a nice cut onto my wooden piece. Making sure I go over a bit. And here where I'm going to overlap it, I need to have a bit of glue. Otherwise there's nothing that's going to make it stick to my piece of paper. And now all you do is you actually tie up with your lettering. So if you've got lettering, that is cool to use. If you don't, then you should be okay. So just do this quickly. Come and show you now. So you see now your lettering is continuing. It looks like it's supposed to be like that. Now in the middle it's not going to paste because you've got a handle, so you've got an opening in the middle. So nothing's going to happen there. Oh, it's lifting a bit here. Just add some.
That's an excellent tool. Just stay at the end.
Alright, and then once again I just take my nail
Just a
file.
minute, you've got a few goodies here.
Yes, but that's going to go out with the sun. Okay.
I put the lights off there and it's on again.
Yeah, picture might be working. And then I just wipe off.
Is that
And when I
Really
take
real
wash,
box.
yeah, soms dan wipe ik wat more. Ik kan hem mooi weg.
It's wild.
So there we've got the drawer. And now I'm going to take the inside part out where the handle needs to go.
Do you need it to completely dry before you seal it now?
Yes. Because now you're going to put this in the sun is going to straighten that piece of paper for you. And then only once it's dry do you then seal your paper. But we won't be sealing because we still need to touch up and put colour in and I'm just cutting a slit in this handle area so that I can get this tool in.
Oh, it's so pretty now, your wording is gone.
That's a terrible sound.
This fire boy.
So you see it's actually quite easy to attach two pieces next to each other, especially if there's font, it's actually easier because then you've got a continuation of a letter. I'll come and show you now. I just want to sand all the pieces off. Now remember, we are going to be doing some more colors onto this, so we're going to blend it in. But just so that you've got a basic idea of how it looks like, is like so. So now what we'll do is we'll take a very similar color, we do the edging and we blend it in. Michelle, jy moet my WhatsApp, ons sal praat oor 'n plan. We'll try and make something happen. So there we go. And now it's ready to go in the sun. The sun is very important for this because it needs to straighten out the paper. So that's why it needs to go into the sun. As vanmorgen omgeen. Is er nog zon bij de kant? Ik kan het niet ook. And as you can see, very little dust. So it's actually quite a clean process. Now we need to decide which one is the top one. Is it going to make a difference? Can you remember which one was the top one? Okay, let's see. So it would be this one, hey? Let me just look at that cabinet. Yes. No, it would be that one, I think. Do you have another drawer there by you? Okay. I just want to get my sequence right because I don't want it too dark on one side and too light on the other side. So like so. I think I'm right. Okay, so this one is going to be, this one's so what I wanted to do is I wanted to have the turquoise in the middle and then two darker ones and then ending with two light ones. So these are the lighter ones. And the darker ones, actually, yeah, and these are the darker ones. So what I want to do is I want the turquoise in the middle, the two darker ones and the two lighter ones, so we've got a bit of a balance happening. Be careful. So you can do.
Eleanor, there isn't much sun,
Okay.
but we'll have to do the others, I think, in the morning. Yeah, while it is. I'm going to close this.
Okay. What's up, darling?
Can you just put it in the water, please?
Alright. Okay, so let's get cracking on the next one. And let's just not mess them up. And I've got a tendency to do that. So once again, I take my pencil and I create a middle point based upon my handle. Beautiful.
Let me see.
Beautiful.
Ah, that's going to be lovely.
It's going to be like that. Alright, so I'll start with this half again. I'm just using normal decoupage from Dala. I'm using an old hard brush and you apply a good layer of your podge. So if the papers don't dry today, then they'll just stand over in the sun tomorrow, the rest of the morning, just so that the sun can help pull them straight. Okay, so I'm putting it down. I got the right side of my drawer. You can see I've made a couple of mistakes in my life with drawers, eh? Alright, and I'm using my speedball tool. And I'm just rubbing it over the paper. So if your drawers are very straight, like a kasi or something like that, it's actually quite easy to get quite a nice straight edge with this. This drawer is a bit beveled on the side, so we are going to have to blend in with some paint afterwards. Dankie, Nuna. This might take us the rest of the week though, but you will see the whole thing from start to finish. And you want to work with your coarser side of your emery board or your nail file. If you don't have this and you've got a foot file, that works fine. If you don't have that, then traditional sanding paper works fine. But it's much easier getting a straight line than trying to cut it with a scissor, especially for me. Okay, so we've got this piece on. Now, I think I'll give it a slip now, because it's easier doing it now. And then put the second part on. Are you playing nothing more?
Oopsie, 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 oopsie.
Okay. Would you mind? Have I picked it up? So we don't drop cabinets and boxes. We drop Watch bottles. Okay. So once again, just apply a good layer of your découpage. Making sure that you've got enough around this edge for the handle as well. And then because you are overlapping one piece with another, just do about a 1/2 centimeter of glue over that piece of paper so that you can at least stick it together. The last thing I want to do is to make sure that the hand is out of proportion.
Need some bit of glue here.
And paper is actually quite bendable once you start working with mediums on it. So it's a nice medium to work with. And then this, I've got a couple of blank spots. But unfortunately, once it's sticked on and it is dried, you're going to have to sand it off. You're not just going to pull it off.
Yeah.
I'll just pull my pipe. Now I just want to show you, I went in too deep with my nail file. So I've actually torn a piece of paper there. So when I do my blending, I would need to touch that up with it. So don't go too far with your nail file. But it's not the end of the world, you can still fix it. As long as you enjoy it, I think that's the most important thing. Take it as your
amazing when you start doing this, how you forget all your worries and
It's just a
things
bit
you can't
tricky,
see.
because of the little handle pull. But yeah, there we go. So once again, I won't worry too much about the paper rippling too much, because I know the sun is going to play an important role in drying it. So then you
And
can,
how do you know, let me just take this piece off here at the bottom. How do you know now which drawers we put down?
now that is gonna be, that's why I put them out like that, so I can try and remember which drawers, which you can also mark them with a pencil if you're just putting it up. Right.
That's what we did with the others. We should have done that.
We should have.
I can't put it in the sun now,
Okay. But just put it
under the table.
So that, yeah.
I'll go and fix that other one here now.
Don't worry. Alright, so this is
Is
how
that
it'll be.
Is that the bottom one now?
No, it's the second. So in the middle we did the turquoise.
Yes.
Then we did a darker. And now we're doing another darker.
Top one.
And the top and the bottom will be light. That's going to be a top one.
Okay.
I'm hoping so. We might put it together and it doesn't work out this way. So. Alright. Let's just.
Don't you want to just go and test it in your drawer? To see that you've got the right one?
No. No, we're doing this now blind. So once again, you want to go and fetch it? Okay, brilliant. I'm just trying to get the middle point of my drawer by measuring it over my handle. I'm just approximately eyeballing it.
Before you paste it, let's just check on the drawer.
Are you going to put this on the table? Or where are you going to put it? Okay, looks like we're getting the drawer, yeah? You need to turn it around though. Sorry, my baby. We would need to clean this thing because it's very tricky.
No, you're just testing the drawers now to see that you're right.
So there's a cabinet, by the way. Just so that you see how it fits together. This one would then go in there, and then this one should then go in here. No, no. So it's the other way around. Wait. Okay, why don't you take that one out? See, that's why it's important to actually number your drawers. So that you've got them right. No. No.
So that's the other one.
Yeah. We might have just changed the sequence of it. I think this one goes there. Yes. So that one goes there. And this one goes here. And then the middle one that we've done. And then that, no, this one is good at the bottom. Alright, so it might make more sense if you put it this way and take them out one by one. Are you guys still with us? Alright. There we go, right? Alright. The fourth one, eh? And then this one is going to be, so then we're going darker at the top and the bottom, and then lighter here. So that's about how it's going to look.
And we're running out of time now.
Yeah, yeah. But then what I'll do is I'll do the bottom one as well, with the darker one like we wanted to do now,
Okay.
which was this one here. Yes, please.
Alright. Is it just standing here?
Yeah, I'll come around and show you guys now because it's too heavy to move. Yes, it is an interesting design. Lynette, it makes me think of that other cabinet that I did with the water slides.
The one that looks like a lady's, it was done that way.
Yeah, I think it went all the way like this, yes.
Yes.
So I think this one is the other part of that, so you never know, you can use them as a set or not. So what I'm then just going to do is I'm going to apply
See the course
the, don't worry Ma, that can still